Close your eyes and slow your thoughts. Breathe rhythmically and deeply. Center your spirit, relax, and let go. Focus inward and outward, drawing your consciousness away from the physical world. Know that you are protected by your own inner powers and by the love of your goddess. If you wish, at this time you may mentally call out to your goddess and ask her for help and assistance. Or you may wish to weave some other mental magic for the protection of your physical body as you start to become unaware of it. You may also ask her for protection and guidance in your spiritual travels. Know that you are always in control and that you have the power to return to full waking consciousness at any time you choose. If you wish to return at any point in your journey, you can do so by thinking the words, "I am home." Thought is action on the astral plane, and the simple act of will constructed in a cohesive thought form will trigger both your subconscious and conscious minds that you wish to return immediately to your normal consciousness, and it will immediately happen. You can then open your eyes and go about your daily life. Knowing that you are protected and in control, you can fully relax. Take one more deep breath and release yourself to the experience that the Land of Women has in store for you at this time. Will yourself free of the confines of your normal consciousness and allow yourself to pass through the void that separates what we think of as reality from the other world. When your inner vision clears, you find that you are standing at the center point of the right half of a large double spiral. Cautiously, you put one foot forward and you begin to follow the spiral's path. You are aware that the other world is a limitless place with an almost infinite number of realms to explore. As you work your way out, you feel the need to take on a form or find a guide that will specifically help you into the realm of women. As you wait at the point where the two spirals connect, you feel a change in atmosphere. The world has become more fluid and light. Standing on either side of the path are two large dogs, one red and one white. These are the guardians of the gate of the Celtic Underworld. They are fearsome creatures, yet they regard you passively as if they have been expecting you, and they make no move to stop your progress. Feel your outer self becoming as fluid as the world around you, changing into a very feminine form. Feel your arms becoming wings or hooves or paws, and sense their power as the real you is enfolded in this new shape. You continue along the other spiral, moving clockwise through a counterclockwise world of water and mist. Inward you travel in an ever-tightening circle until you come to a halt on the shores of the land of women. As you step out onto the beach, you feel your old form returning. The hooves, feathers, fur, scales melt into your skin, and you look out of your own eyes once more. From this place on the shore, you see you are at the meeting point of two worlds. Behind you, the world is misty, and it is hard to see through the murky veil. But ahead of you, in the land of women, it is summer, lush and green. A huge primeval forest spreads out endlessly before you. The only easy access to it seems to be a small pathway right in front of you. The sides of the path are marked by two small cauldrons. As you approach, you see they contain a dark red liquid. The path itself is dark red, as if stained in blood from thousands of years of women's bleeding cycles. These are the cycles of the womb, of personal pain, and of joy at being female. They are the rivers of blood shed in agony, in violence, in happiness, and in unity. They are all here, all part of this other world. You can feel the collective pulse of the universal feminine all around you. The whole area radiates a sacredness and throbs with the potential life, and you feel your own heart beat in sync with it. You follow along this blood path deep into the forest until you come to a grotto. In the middle of the grotto is a silver and gold throne, and on it is seated a goddess-like woman, clothed in flowing green robes. Upon her blonde head is a crown of gold that radiates like the sun. And in the center of it sits the largest, clearest red ruby you have ever seen. She exudes serenity and quiet power, and she seems at one with her natural surroundings. All around her are the astral forms of women like yourself, who have come seeking the wisdom of the land of women. At first, it makes you sad to see how few women are lined up before her, waiting their turn to drink from the large jewel-encrusted chalice the goddess queen offers to them. In comparison to all the women in the world, their numbers are few. When it is your turn to drink, you approach the throne. The queen smiles at you with motherly pride, and you take the heavy chalice and drink deeply from it. The potion inside tastes a little like milk and honey, but it has a light, otherworldly texture and flavor that you have never experienced before. You hand the heavy chalice back to the queen. "Welcome to mBan," she says. "This realm belongs to you. Go and seek your wisdom, my sister." With that command, you are free to explore this world at will. You move into the forest again, noting as you travel along how rich the landscape is in feminine imagery. Chalices, cauldrons, hares, does, horses, ravens, and pools of sacred blood liberally enhance your surroundings. Knowing that you must find your missing or unconcluded dream, you allow your intuition to lead you to a cave of dreams. You are led through a misty land populated by fantastic creatures and images. In the center of a clear blue lake, you see the mouth of the Cave of Dreams. The cave appears to be made of pure silver, and it glistens in the half-light of this dream world. Inside are all the dream images that have ever been made by women. There is no boat nearby, or any apparent easy way to cross the lake to the cave. Then, knowing that in the dream world you can do anything, you step out onto the lake and find you are able to walk on the surface of the water. You walk toward the cave entrance and note that it has no guardian. Its only protection seems to be the lake, an obstacle you discovered you could so easily overcome. You step inside and see that the Cave of Dreams is not dark inside, as you would expect a normal cave to be. Many pathways lead away from the central chamber. Because you have been contemplating retrieving this particular dream while in your waking state, you decide to follow your instinct and select a pathway. You walk through the narrow chamber which contains an infinite number of closed doorways. Most of the markings upon them do not look familiar, and you realize those rooms do not contain the dream you are seeking. Finally, you come upon a doorway that you know without a doubt is yours. As you grasp the doorknob, you vividly recall either the point at which your dream left off, or the feeling you had upon awakening from the dream. You could not remember, but now you do. You open the door and step into the dream sequence. When you are satisfied that you have retrieved all the dream information that is possible for now, turn back around, walk through your door, and close it behind you. Begin walking back toward the mouth of the silver cave, following the same pathway you used to enter your dream. Cross path across the lake, walking upon the water, returning to the shore. You are now ready to leave. You come back to the blood path and follow it to the shoreline. As you stand on the shore, you feel the animal form that you took on to come here reasserting itself, and you allow the transformation. Then you step off the shore and back onto the left-hand side of the spiral path, following it ever outward to where it connects with the right-hand spiral. At this point, your form changes again to your own physical body. You joyfully continue moving into the center of the right-hand spiral, feeling the land of women growing farther away from you as the atmosphere loses its fluidity. Feeling as if you have truly been born anew and have received another level of initiation into the Celtic women's tradition, you reach the center of the right-hand spiral. You feel yourself suddenly fading away from the astral world as a gentle veil of space and time closes off your world from this one. And you say to yourself, I am home. Gently, Your consciousness transfers itself back into your physical body. Feel now the awareness of your physical self returning to your legs, arms, back, stomach, and neck. Flex them and relish the joy of being a living human being. You are once again part of the waking physical world. Open your eyes and feel exhilarated, energized, and glad to be home with your new wisdom. Do not forget to ground yourself. Touch the earth, eat, scream, or do anything else that firmly roots you